Hey guys, today I'm actually here with my buddy Matt, who's actually been working on my 260Z, and we've teamed up and bought a whole bunch of Datsuns. And so we've started this project. It's going to be called Bama Z Parts, and I think what me and Matt's going to try to do, which I'll let Matt explain some too, is take some of these cars, rescue some of them. The ones that are too far gone, we're just going to harvest, and that's kind of the goal. But Matt, he's a master body man. The guy does amazing work, as you guys have seen with my 260Z project. And so he's going to focus, I think, more on the body work and some of the mechanical stuff, and I'm going to work on some electrical stuff. And anyways, I'll introduce you to Matt here and let him talk a little bit about it as well.
Yeah, hey guys, so Matt Ryan, I started this garage, CB Auto Innovations, in 2015. And have done a lot of custom work, specializing in engine swaps, Chevrolet, Ford, and a lot of Datsun Zcars, and have decided just to gravitate towards the niche of specializing in Datsuns from here on out. So, as Jerry said, we're going to sell parts, offer services such as restoration of small parts, total restorations, sheet metal repair, and paint.
Yeah, so it sounds like it's going to be a fun project, guys. So we're going to be sharing between our channels. So projects with Jareth, as well as CBAI Auto Innovations. We're going to kind of team up here, and so there'll be things on both of our channels back to back as we follow on with some of these projects here. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to just kind of walk around and let Matt show you his shop a little bit, and I'm going to show you the collection of Z parts that we've got. We've also got to run and go get some. So I'm going to be taking you along that trip as well as we go get these cars. So once again, here's my 260Z that Matt's been doing for me. He's got out here, he's getting ready to do the undercoating and all that good stuff, and finishing up a few of the parts, which you'll see here in a minute. But now here is something that I'm actually very excited about. This is Matt's 240Z. I'm going to let him explain it for us.
Yeah, so this started life as just a crusty 73 240Z. Nothing super nice. It was pretty rusty, so it wasn't really worth saving back or bringing back to original form. So I had already had several parts cars, bought a 350Z for parts with the intention of using the VQ35 with a CD00A transmission, and it just went a different route. I ended up keeping the 6-speed CD00A. Wanted more power, so went with a mild cammed 5.3 LS swap, LS6 intake and injectors, and a stage 2 sloppy cam. And out of that 350Z, just due to the price of aftermarket suspension in these Datsuns, wanted to try something different, and completely just took on the project of fabbing in this 350Z suspension under this thing. It's never been done, and it's been trial and error through the whole process, but it's actually worked out real well, and we plan on it handling real well. It's obviously track inspired, so it'll see some autocross and maybe a little bit of a drift event, and just a fun, rowdy street car is the plan for this one.
That's pretty sharp. It's love the spec spoiler, and I think you're going to keep it patina, right? You're going to kind of keep it kind of rough looking.
For now, yeah. We want a 1970 NASCAR vibe to this car.
Yeah, it's just really cool. In person, you got to really sit in person to really appreciate it, because Matt's done a lot of amazing work to this car. And of course, fitting a 350Z suspension system on this car, that was pretty impressive in its own right. I was here watching him do it, and just all this right here is this is what I really like about this car. Just all the shapes he's got here and all the structures he's built to make the front end work. Of course, he's got the cradle of the 350Z in there, and just really cool stuff. So now we're in the paint booth, and these are actually my parts here. They're getting ready for paint, but I'll let Matt kind of explain the process here a little bit.
Yeah, so this is where I paint. The backside of these parts have already been trimmed out in the 307 blue, the OE color for these cars. They've already been blasted, body work, primed, blocked, reprimed, and ready for paint now. It's obviously like a like a kit car in all pieces, but get them all turned blue and can start piecing this car back together as a total painted body.
Yeah, so I'm excited about this because this is my car. But man, it's what's that?
It's an exciting part of the process.
It is. It's really neat to see the color go on this stuff, especially when you've seen it raw, you know, in the raw form. And of course, Matt, you know, you can't video all the sanding and stuff he's done to these parts to get these things to this point. So now with that said, we're gonna go get some Z-Cars. All right, and here's the first one on the trailer. We just made a trip, me and Matt made a trip down here. And then we gotta come back and get those guys. And then we got another one over there. But we'll keep on keeping on. All right, the first Z is here at the shop. It's a 240. I don't know what year it is because I can't get the doors open. I had to climb through the trunk to get out, but it's not a bad looking car overall. It's been sitting for a long time, but the window regulators work. Got the window down. It's a neat little 240 though. But yeah, the doors, oh, they're open. Okay. So guess what? We can see what 971 it looks like. I can't see my camera screen, but 971. Well, we got some. It's got some damage, but it might clean up. We'll have to see how it looks. But we got enough sheet metal with these cars. I think we can probably fix this one up. It's got the early steering wheel still in it. All the gauges. What a cool little car. Still got the door skins in this one. Yeah, the window regulators work. You can see they work good. Still got the engine in this one as well. I don't think the hood's. I don't know if we'll get the hood up or not. I think the hood is latched, but it's got an engine still in it. It's got a 77, 78 280Z hood on it, which is in pretty rough shape. But you can kind of see the engine down there. Still got the engine there with a head. I think it's an E88 head. But anyways, this is one of the projects we got. So I put a sunroof in it. Which ain't helping this car out any. But anyways, we're going to load this one and we're going to get the others. Alright, we picked up the second one. We have 5 of these cars, by the way. These are the only 240s we have though. She's pretty rough, but I think between the two we can probably make a decent one. What's interesting is they're both 971 cars. If we look at this one here, it's also 971. It's really cool. But busted windshield, something happened there, I don't know what. But definitely gonna see what we got here. We're just getting them home right now. It's a pretty good little trip to get these cars. This one's got a short block in it. It's missing the head. As you can see, it's just the valve cover sitting on top of the block. Really cool stuff though. Kind of like see if it's got the matching number block in it. Let's see, what's the block number here if I can read it. It's like it's 059288. Let's see, if we look at our tag here. 059288, that's got the original engine in it. The original block anyways, that's, yeah, it's pretty rough. It's got some coolant sitting in the cylinder back there. this thing will be. Probably have to be rebuilt. So we got an exhaust manifold over there. But anyways, we got this one. I'll show you the one other one we got last week. This is the one we've nicknamed Loaf for obvious reasons. This one was a pain to get. Let me tell you what, no wheels, no axles. We basically just drug it on the trailer and drug it off the trailer. But it's a 77, you can tell by the door latches. And of course it's got the Z on the steering wheel over there, as you can see. But this one's actually got a complete engine in it, so I think we're going to try to take this engine out. All the harness, all the dash. This one's really rusted out. It's gone. It's got these, I'm going to cover up some of the rust. But it does actually have a complete engine, as you can see there. It's an N47, being a 77, 78. It's an N47 head, but still possibly a good engine there we can use. Complete anyways. So I think between all the cars we're getting, we can probably build some good ones and have plenty of good parts. And that's what we're going to do. Anyways, let's go get the next one. Well, we were going to go get another car today, but I don't know if we are or not. This is really coming down. The temperature dropped really quick. There's these two. Of course, this is a day later though too. A couple of days later. Yeah, what a mess. Anyways, I don't know. Alright, so after the freak snowstorm the other day, we're back on it. We got this little 280Z. I think it's going to be a good little car here. The door kind of opens. It's a 76, it's early 76. I think it was built in October 75. I think this is going to be a good one. We're actually going to get running and driving again. It's not in terrible shape. Walk around here on the trailer. It's got a little damage, not bad though. Got some new tires on it actually. They're old, but they're new. All the dog legs and it's in good shape on it. It's got a dash cap on it, but it was automatic, or is automatic. We're going to convert it to a manual. Look right here, you can kind of see. I'm going to do as best I can. 1075. Looks like it's still got the door skins in it. That's another one. It's got a dent right there. That's about the only damage it really has as far as dents go. Y'all hadn't seen this one yet either. We went and got it. Or Matt went and got this one. I couldn't go with him. This is a rough one here. It's 280. Great parts though. Great parts car once again. It's got all the gauges. So we'll probably strip this one down. It's just ate up. Pretty bad. Differential's out. It's got some half shafts there in the floor over there. It's only got a short block in it as well. It's missing the head. The hood's loose, as you can see. It's got a distributor though. I can use that distributor if it's any good. This is a 75, 76 as well, based off what I'm seeing. Go back down there. Let's have this door open. We might can. Oh yeah, it opens. Okay. Let's see what it is. It is 676. It's the same as my 2+2. 676. Yeah, she is rough. It's got a racing wheel in it. I think what we're going to do, we're going to take a manual out of one of the parts cars we're getting, convert that to a manual from the automatic. That's our game plan anyways. Then we got good parts. All this is good parts though, like the glass. We're going to try to salvage as much as we can off these cars that we can't save. Tail lights are still in pretty decent shape on this one too. There's the two 240s. As you can see, you can tell right away if you're not unclear, the tail lights are different. This is a 240 tail light. You can see the reverse lights in its lower section versus 280, which has the reverse lights separated out. That's the dead giveaway between a 240, 260, and 280, because 260 and 280 will be exactly like this. 240s were the only ones that had the single light module, so to speak, with the reverse light incorporated into that lower light. But anyways, we'll get this one dropped off and go get another one. Alright guys, we got the other one here. We got one more to go. We got quite a lineup though here. This is the last one we picked up. I think it's a 77. Not 100% sure on that, but it definitely has the EGR valve. I don't think the door is open, so I can't actually get in there. Handle's all broken. Anyways, so look, definitely good parts car. The body's actually more solid on this one. Like I say, between all these cars, we might can. Yeah, it's a 77. You can tell by this right here. The bumpers would have been the 77 style bumpers. But anyways, there's that one. We got one more to get and a whole bunch of metal work. So we'll get that one. Out of all these cars though, this 280 is probably the best one. That's one we got earlier today. Of course, that's a rough one. It's a rough one. But anyways, making progress. So we'll go get the other one. Alright, we're back with another Z and a whole bunch of sheet metal. We got some front panels here. You can see actually this is your air vent that goes inside. This is your kick panel. That's the front of the car on that side. We got some rear quarter panels right there. See what the door latch goes right there. Got a bunch of doors, a bunch of hatches, some hoods, roof line, and of course another Z. This is a 76. It's a California model, 76. It's got the smog stuff. You can see the EGR valve, little vacuum solenoid there. It was a California model. But I think this car must have been semi-restored in the 80s. It has an 80s look going on. It's got like the Corvette C4 style looking wheels and fuel injection. There's the inside look of it. Got some spare bumpers in there for my 260. Looks like it was last registered in 1999. It still has a tag on it there. 1999. Once again, it's a pretty solid car. It's got all the quarter panels. The dog legs are good. The doors are a little rough, you know, but the actual body itself, it looks pretty good. It's not a bad looking car. The engine, I don't know how good the engine's going to be. It's an N47 head, but it's got the oil cap off of it, and it was just covered with the tarp. So I'm sure it's got some moisture down that engine. And that's hole in there, but I believe this is the last of the Z's that we got. You can see it'll be going right here in line with this one after we unload the parts. Here we go. There's our lineup again. So we're going to get that car right here after we unload the parts. And that'll have what we have right now anyways. Might have some more Z's in the future here. Alright, we now have all the cars unloaded. And you guys might remember the turd. This is where it ended up. Matt's going to use some body panels out of it that's still good. Of course, there's the one we got yesterday. There's the one we just unloaded. And there's the rough one right there. And of course the two 240s. So this is our lot of Z-car parts. You guys back here, let's see this from a back view here. I apologize for the camera work. There's all the Z's. We do have one moved in. I'll show you this real quick. All of our parts we've unloaded so far. Yeah, so this is probably the nicest car we have. That's the 76 280. So we rolled it in here. We're going to start on it first. We'll actually fix it up. It's a good car. We got some hoods. Got some metalwork there. We got a new roof. We got some doors. Of course, some of these parts are kind of rough, but we're going to clean them up and fix them. Use them for parts if we need to. Of course, this is that one you guys saw earlier. We got some quarters. We got a front clip right there. I think it's for the passenger side. That's one I showed you earlier with the little vent clip at the inside. You can see the kick panel. Some doors there. Rear hatch. Actually, this rear hatch is actually really cool because it's an early glass. It's got the different style defrost pattern.
Vertical.
Yeah, vertical. That's really rare. You don't see many of those. And this hatch is actually in really good shape. We actually got two hatches. We got that one and this one back here, which are both in really nice condition. Two doors, some fenders, some bumpers. So we're slowly getting some parts together. This is stuff out of a loaf, as I've named it. Some panels and stuff, spare harness parts. Of course, I'm going to be going through this as stuff I'm going to be going through and organizing. We just kind of got it out of the weather right now. But anyways, guys, that kind of does it for this video. But I appreciate you guys watching. And once again, special thanks to Matt. And we're going to have a good time here, I think. But you guys stay tuned. There'll be more to come here very soon. Take care.